From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Cell phone video captures the moments just after a horrific accident on Broad Street leaves 2 people dead. What an eyewitness says he saw moments before the crash.
And a Philadelphia police officer shot over the weekend continues to fight for his life in the hospital. As we learn more about what happened Saturday night, the community is holding a prayer vigil.
And the humidity will stay low today, but it's all about the heat that's about to come across the region. We're also tracking a round of storms headed our way. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Burrell. Thanks for starting this Tuesday with us. And we are going to start with your next weather forecast. Meteorologist Kate Bilo standing by. Pretty nice start to this Tuesday, Kate.
Yeah, Janelle and Jim, it is a beautiful start to today. And you know, today is actually going to be a really nice day. It's a great pool day, great day for kids at camp if they can take a swim and cool off a little bit. Great day to take the kids to the splash pads. It is sunny and beautiful. Look at the shore. It looks fantastic this morning. Nothing but blue sky. While today is a little hotter than yesterday, it's starting off comfortable and the humidity will stay low through the day. And that makes all the difference in the world, as we know all too well after the heat we felt this past weekend, especially. Temperatures right now, very comfy. We're in the mid-60s in Allentown, Reading, and Wilmington, 71 in the city, 71 in Dover. It's at 75 in Wildwood, but a nice little breeze. The winds nowhere near as strong as they were yesterday. We're looking at about a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze, but that will help. And it's going to be a great day. 90 degrees. That's about 4 degrees above average. Not terrible. And again, with the humidity low, it'll feel like 90 or even below 90 with the breeze. Down the shore, 88 with sunshine, 89 in the Lehigh Valley. And again, you can see even though we head for 90, it may not feel much hotter than the upper 80s thanks to the low humidity and that beautiful breeze. But take a look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, we've got feels like temperatures back near 100 degrees. A heat advisory has already been issued. We'll tell you more about that, plus a severe threat tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the next weather alert day, and then the humidity drops again later this week. Your full forecast is coming up. Let's send it over to Chandler for a check on your morning traffic. Hi, Chandler.
Good morning, Kate. A busy start to our Tuesday. A lot of incidents to report. A vehicle fire, a truck fire, which is now under control. You see the fire is out, but damage remains. This is in Southwest Philly, right near the airport along the intersection of Bartram Ave and Essington Avenue. The cab of that tractor trailer just completely destroyed. Emergency crews, hazmat, everybody is on scene right now. Again, that intersection is blocked off as you travel Bartram Ave and Essington Ave. Elsewhere this morning, we have a crash on the PA Turnpike. It's eastbound between Willow Grove and Ben Salem. One lane, that left lane, closed off for this accident. Just into our reports, you can see delays starting all the way at about Willow Grove right now. And Coney Palmyra Bridge, the arms, they are up for an opening. We're not sure if this is for a test opening or a ship, but either way, the bridge currently closed at the moment. So think of your other area bridges. You have the Betsy Ross Bridge, but keep in mind we have some construction in both directions where one lane is closed. And over into Jersey and Berlin, we are still talking about an overturned tractor trailer that was leaking fuel. And cleanup is underway, but that ramp still remains closed. The Whitehorse Pike westbound ramp to Route 73 still remains closed. All emergency crews, they're on scene here in Camden County. Jim, back to you.
Thank you, Chandler. More now on that breaking news from overnight. Cleanup is underway right now after a deadly fiery crash overnight. 2 people were killed, and now police are trying to figure out what happened in the moments leading up to the accident.
You can see that fiery scene here behind us. CBS News Philadelphia. Keisha Bailey is at Hunting Park Avenue and Broad with more of the video from a witness at the scene.
Well, witnesses here on the scene tell us that one of the cars lost control, crashed into the second car, and now 2 people are dead. Now, this is the intersection of West Hunting Park Avenue and North Broad Street. And this is really what's left of just one of the cars. As you can see, it is completely charred. We're also told that this is the car that is responsible for this crash. Now, as we arrived on the scene, a witness gave us this video capturing the moments right after the crash, where you can see one of the cars engulfed in flames. Now, officials confirmed this crash happened just after 2 o'clock this morning, and witnesses tell us that car that was at fault for this crash was coming down Broad Street at a high speed in the wrong direction and hit another car head on. Both drivers inside the cars died instantly. And as we know more information, we'll be sure to pass those details along to you. Reporting from North Philadelphia, Keisha Bailey, CBS News Philadelphia.
We're also learning more about the chain of events that led to a Philadelphia police officer being shot Saturday night in Kensington. This morning, that officer remains on life support. 36-year-old Ramon Rodriguez Vasquez is accused of firing multiple shots at that officer and his partner following a traffic stop on F Street. Vasquez was allegedly driving an unregistered vehicle without a driver's license when officers spotted a gun holster of the car. Police say Vasquez took off and started shooting at the officers while he ran away.
We know now that his partner fired at least one time during the incident. At that point, in the video, you see the partner turns and sees that his partner is down.
Vasquez was taken into custody after a short standoff. He faces 2 counts of attempted murder and other charges. His bail has been set at $12.5 million. We're learning more about the death of a Temple University student allegedly killed by her boyfriend. Philadelphia police say 20-year-old Milan Jones was killed by Tamir Lackey after an argument in an off-campus apartment Saturday morning. Police say the cause of death was blunt force. Jones was a promising third-year nursing student at Temple. Her roommate and best friend says she is devastated.
I've never lost anyone before, so I've never went through grief before. I've just heard about it and seen it in other people, and I was like, dang, like that looked like it hurt. And it hurt. It hurt for sure. It's just like I just keep thinking she's gonna text my phone.
Tamir Lackey has been charged with murder and multiple other charges.
Now to an update on alleged SNAP benefit fraud in Pennsylvania. State officials have now charged 90 people with fraud. That's related to cases that happened in April and May, and the state says it lost more than $700,000 because of the fraud. Investigators say the people involved either misrepresented themselves to get assistance that they were not entitled to, or they trafficked the public assistance that they received. Hunter Biden's legal team requesting a new trial in his federal gun case. His lawmakers say it was a procedural issue that resulted in a guilty verdict. The attorneys also claim that the trial court did not have jurisdiction of the case because of the appeals filed to challenge his prosecution. They claim the appeals court did not follow a procedure that officially notifies a lower court of a higher court's ruling, a maneuver known as a mandate. Although Hunter Biden's appeals were rejected before trial, his defense team says the conviction still must be erased.
As the 2024 election nears, former President Donald Trump is taking aim at Philadelphia. Both he and President Biden know that the road to getting 270 electoral college votes needed to win the presidency goes through Pennsylvania. Many believe the former president's increased visibility in the city, from attending SneakerCon in February to his rally at Temple over the weekend, is all part of a strategy hoping to attract more black voters. Experts say Trump winning Philadelphia would be historic, but he may not have to win the city to win the state. 4 years ago, Biden beat Trump by more than 466,000 votes in Philadelphia, but he only won Pennsylvania by a little more than 80,000. Experts say even a little voter movement towards Trump in Philly could be impactful.
See, now he's trying to get the black voters to come and vote for him. I do see that.
He's doing what you're supposed to do if you want to try to win the election.
The margins of victory are probably going to be small, right? So one candidate changing some minds or getting some new voters to turn out could make a big difference.
President Biden has visited Philadelphia at least 5 times already this year. Polls show a very close race between the president and Mr. Trump in the Keystone State. Experts say the deciding factor in Pennsylvania could come down to a few thousand votes. Meanwhile, political analysts say young voters have the potential to play a big role in the outcome of the election, but the numbers also reveal major questions about whether they'll actually show up at the polls at all. A new CBS News poll of registered voters under 30 shows that half feel the two candidates don't understand younger people, and they're less likely to want to vote because of that. And the economy is a central issue, as many young voters feel it's gotten harder to buy a house, raise a family, and get a good job.
The cost of everything is kind of going up in general.
It's kind of unfortunate that my current job is paying more than my future job.
Preferably somebody under the age of 50 would be awesome. In 2020, it's the same options you had then, and we all saw how that went.
The new poll also found that while the economy is a top concern for young voters, the issues of abortion, climate, race, and diversity also rank higher for them than other voter groups.
Well, Philadelphia continues its rollout opening of public pools. Yesterday, 4 more pools opened, and today 2 more will open as well. They include Jacob Pool on Linden Avenue in East Torresdale and Simpson Pool on Arrett Street in Frankfort. We have a link on cbsphiladelphia.com to find a pool in your neighborhood.